President Vladimir Putin is weighing in on tensions with North Korea, warning that rhetoric between Washington and Pyongyang has brought the U.S. and North Korea to the brink of a full-scale war.
Next week, the South Korean president will be flying off to Vladivostok for the Eastern Economic Forum. The highlight is expected to be multiple summits on the side with his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin. Hwang Ho-jun fills us in on the liberal leader's itinerary.
South Korea's top office has confirmed that President Moon Jae-in will hold summit talks with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin next week on the sidelines of the Eastern Economic Forum in Vladivostok.
President Moon has been invited as one of the guests of honor by President Putin. The international forum focuses on the development of Russia's Far East region, and this will be President Moon's first visit to Russia since his inauguration.
The president will fly out from Seoul on Wednesday morning. Soon after his arrival, Presidents Moon and Putin are expected to discuss ways to increase bilateral cooperation, including developing Russia's Far East, as well as resolving the North Korean nuclear issue and establishing peace on the Korean peninsula. The two leaders will also hold a joint press conference and sign key agreements and MOUs. Later in the day, President Moon will hold a summit with Mongolian President Khaltmagen Batolga on similar issues. On Thursday, President Moon will have a luncheon meeting with Korean nationals living in the region as well as Russians of Korean descent, and then deliver a keynote speech at the forum, where he will introduce his, quote, new northern policy, which seeks to reinforce economic cooperation with Russia and other nations in Eurasia. President Moon is also expected to hold a summit with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on the sidelines, but according to the Blue House, the details are still being ironed out. The presidential office underscored that next week's trip is significant as a chance for Seoul and Moscow to enhance their cooperative partnership on the basis of mutual friendship and trust. It said closer ties between the two can ultimately lead to the collective development and prosperity of Eurasia.
Well, you can take his words seriously in that, yes, this is an escalating situation, but Vladimir Putin in this op-ed is almost implying that it's America's fault or Donald Trump's fault. There's only one person that's at fault here in one country, and that's North Korea.
The Japan Air Self-Defense Force brought out the Patriot Advanced Capability 3 Guided Air and Missile Defense System, or PAC-3, on Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni to refine their ability to quickly respond to missile threats. During the exercise, the JASDF tested their air defense systems in an environment that simulated a real-world deployment. The Patriot systems defend against incoming ballistic missiles and other threats using a 320-kilogram missile that travels in excess of 5,000 kilometers per hour. First Lieutenant Yui Okubo says that training on the air station challenges the JASDF to improve their efficiency in unfamiliar environments.
Selection of this place was planned by higher echelon, but rather than training at our own station, we can improve maneuver proficiency if we train at a different location.
The U.S. and Japan are capable of defending themselves from all types of threats, and the exercise gave JASDF an opportunity to look at a potential area they could focus a response to adversaries.
Both countries have robust ballistic missile capabilities and the ability to perform this mission. However, there is a tremendous amount of value in us being able to move those parts and pieces around, deploy and redeploy our forces and their forces to be ready to respond to any contingency. It adds flexibility to the alliance, the U.S.-Japanese alliance, and the ability for us to work together in meeting our joint mission, providing security to both of our countries and the region.
JASDF conducted PAC-3 training on 5 U.S. installations that all play a role in the defense of Japan and U.S. installations.
We're the nation that, despite agreements with the United States and with the free world in the past, have said they're not going to develop nuclear weapons, yet they continue to develop nuclear weapons. They're the nation that shot missiles over our ally in Japan. So if you look at where is this escalating, it's with them. There's a reason, though, that Vladimir Putin is writing this and that he's trying to make it look as if he's reasonable. They have, China, Russia, North Korea, have always wanted us to stop our joint military exercises with South Korea. This isn't something that's new. So they're trying to put that out there as a reasonable solution